Unnecessary bank loans you should avoid. 8 steps to avoid bad credit. We all start out with no credit and, in a sense, a blank slate. Your credit activity from the time you open your first account can either lead you to good credit or bad credit. Most people can avoid bad credit simply by making the right choices with their credit and other financial accounts. 1. Pay your bills on time, every month. This is the number one thing you should do every month to avoid bad credit. Your payment history is the biggest factor that affects your credit score. So it's no surprise that a late payment of 30 days or more can have a devastating effect on your credit score. One late payment can drop your credit score by several points, and consecutive late payments can lead to worse things like foreclosure, repossession, cancellation, and collections. 2. Know which bills will be reported to the credit bureaus. There may be months when you're short on money and just can't pay everything. Unfortunately, you may have to pay some bills and skip others. The best way to protect your credit score is to keep track of all the bills on your credit report, including credit cards, loans and mortgages. But that doesn't mean you should ignore other bills. If you don't pay them, those bills will eventually affect your credit. If you do have to skip a bill, make sure you have a solid plan in place to catch up. 3. Don't go into too much debt. Your credit score is assessed not only by the amount of debt you have in general, but also by how your credit card balances compare to your credit limit, credit utilization ratio, and how your loan balances compare to your original loan amount. By keeping your credit card balances low and paying off your loans regularly, you can reduce the amount of debt you have. The amount of debt you've got also can affect your payment habits. If you have too much debt, you may find it difficult to make your monthly payments and fall behind on your payments. Before you get into trouble, identify the signs of excessive debt and reduce your credit card usage. 4. Manage your money better. If you are not good with your money, you will have trouble paying your credit and loans. Eventually, they may have bad debts. Using your money well is beneficial for everyone. This will help you stay out of debt, protect your credit score and achieve your financial goals. 5. Think before you tackle a new expense. New monthly expenses, such as upgrading your phone service or buying a car, can affect the way you manage your finances. All too often, we add new bills each month without considering the impact on our other spending. Before you commit to anything, think carefully about how it will affect your monthly budget. 6. Keep credit card applications to a minimum. Every time you make a credit application, a request is added to your credit report. These inquiries can amount to as much as 10% of your credit score too and, depending on what else is on your credit report, can vary by tens of points. A high number of inquiries means a high number of credit cards, as well as high balances and missed payments. 7. Realize that you are in trouble. When money is tight, don't rely on credit cards to support you. Instead, reduce your spending and try to live within your means. To maintain your finances, you will need to increase your income by working overtime, taking up hobbies, jumble sales, or getting a second job. 8. Build a healthy savings account. Bank balances are not reflected in your credit score, so saving money will not directly affect your credit score. However, having money set aside can help you avoid problems that can lead to credit issues. For example, a rainy day fund can help you pay debts and other bills if you have a big unexpected expense. Sometimes, major life changes can disrupt our lives and make it difficult to maintain credit. The loss of a loved one, loss of a job, injury, divorce. Sometimes the best thing you can do to survive and maintain your credit is the last thing you want to do. Don't worry. Work hard to get your foundation in place and restore your credit once you're stable and back on your feet.